right, so DK want to opt for range. We're going to get the Rumble versus Cassante matchup here. Weibo with a lot of, I think, point-and-click ability to start fights. Obviously, Ryze is always going to have that Rune Prison available to him. And Lee Sin can be very explosive.
Outside, Tian's going right back to the well.
All right, level 3 versus level 4. Both of our junglers have Smite, but guess what? The laners are starting to get pulled over. It is Lucid who wins this fight. Showmaker, what else do you got? Is there going to be a grounding slow? No, Tien. Oh, man, that's a full-on Conqueror, and that's going to be first kill going over to Lucid. Have Flash. We didn't see how he lost this Summoner spell. They're going to continue the play, though. No eyes on Xiaohu quite yet. A Flash knock-up coming in from Crisp. Answered by Beryl in trade. Does he use the barrier? No, at the very end he goes down, but it doesn't matter. Light's going to flash over. He's looking for Beryl. He loses vision of the enemy Rakan. And so it's a 1-for-1 trade coming on through. We're getting a teleport there from Cassiopeia to try to hold down the waves.
Longer and see if that scaling is really going to come into play.
Beryl is just dead. That's Sonic Wave right onto him. It goes over to Weibo. Xiaohu tries to use the Realm Warp to save his jungler, but DK will answer in kind. A 1-for-1 trade, and it looks like the Dragon is going to be started by the LCK.
Bar. That's going to be an early Ocean Dragon going to DK. It's going to give them a little bit more sustainability. Breathe is here.
Yeah, but Breathe is by himself.
Bro.
All Out is going to be up in 3 seconds. He gets the W to push back Lucid. Not quite level 5 yet on the Xin Zhao. That's a kill going over to Xiao, so some answers. Breathe is just flashing forward. All Out is made possible. He's going to be able to grab it. Uh-oh. Q3, does it land? Flash from Showmaker. He got the stun from the ultimate. He's probably going to be able to get himself out, but Weibo, they're going to go for a dive. It's 4 members strong. So he was going to look for something onto Light. Valkyrie puts him away. Does he get the burn? No. Oh my god, that's probably a trade. Does Siwa not go down? No. Guess what? Showmaker, he's going to fall. Beryl gets locked down. This is a big minion wave that they're fighting in the middle of. Weibo, how much more are we really going to be able to get for the rest of this fight here? Lucid, Beryl trying to walk forward. No ultimates available for them. Xiaohu's looking. Xiaohu's fishing. Ultimate is stopped there. Oh, Beryl can't even get the grand entrance. Weibo are getting a double kill for their jungler, and they're taking everything across the map. Xiaohu does have to get a recall in, so not going to end up being the play. Weibo are starting to find an objective win. 1,500 gold up at 9.5 minutes.
Buff of the 3 grubs. So we see a Realm War play in the bot lane.
Can Showmaker make it out? Ultimate doesn't land onto too many members, and even if it did, it doesn't matter. Headbutt Pulverize, put him into the wall. Lee Sin even finds something in the mid lane.
And that is the problem when you're facing against Tien's Lee Sin. He is aggressive as hell, and you'll make sure you see it.
There's another one coming on through. Ultimate from Lucid. Crescent Guard's going to buy him a little bit of time in this fight, but guess what? There's a teleport coming in from behind. Siwu is going to join this fight late as DK are going to look to try to get themselves back into this game. Not able to get that connect onto Xiaohu. He will escape. Breathe now in a 1v4. He's going to slink back under his turret. We have 5 seconds before this dragon starts. Dplus, it seems like their avenue of trying to get back into this game is going to be Dragon stacking. Weibo, it is Chris and Tien to be by themselves. Xiaohu still hasn't even recalled quite yet. He is just going to be hoovering up all of these waves right now. And that, I think, is one way that we could see Weibo start to kind of leverage a pretty massive advantage.
Yeah, DK have opted into more of the objective stacking, giving up waves here and there as Breathe going to take the bait.
Oh, God, that's good vision toggling from our observers there. Breathe does fall. It's a kill going over to aiming, quite simply put. Weibo on the opposite side, though. Xiaohu seeing if he can get himself the last turret plate here.
Kind of try to get as much as he can, but yeah, I mean, it's obviously DK are kind of willing to sacrifice some of these resources to get these together plays, and look at this one.
Oh, all right. Tien's found first. Teleport coming in from Xiaohu, almost level 11 here, and an equalizer that just only rips apart Light. A huge knock-up coming in from Chris. Turns the fight for Weibo. They get Lucid. They get Beryl and aiming, and Siwu just has to die underneath the turret. Chris is going to pick that up, and now Weibo are right back into the driving seat of this game.
Board is going to be a little bit in favor of Weibo. It's more importantly the 4-0-7 Xiaohu stepping up on a guy that we said from the very beginning, who I said specifically, And this is exactly what Xiaohu does. He's been known as one of the side lane kings in the LPL, and he's shown that here on the Rise. But I do start to wonder, is it enough? Because we said it all along, DK do have good team fighting tools. Tien going to stop Lucid in his back. Barrel also stopped his back just to try to save him.
Oh, crisp. He uses the Hex Tech portals to get himself into a flank position. Lucid, you're just gone, buddy. Don't even bother using the flash at this point. He's trying to Sundered Skyproc his way back into this fight. He solo lanes. I feel like Siwo and Showmaker are not having good performances here. And while Aiming and Barrel have kind of been the starlights of this team when it came to the middle of the season, it is not turning out well for them. It is Dplus who will now try to force onto this mid turret. I'm just going to pretend like I didn't see Barrel
Tien
use
threw
his
the
ultimate
thumbs
there.
up.
He's going to put a Sonic Wave down onto the Rumble. It's a flash coming in from
Mid
them, but a
lane.
fight breaks out in mid lane. Xiaohu flashes away the ultimate from Showmaker, lands onto None. Crisp tries to get a knock-up. Lucid goes forward with the winds, becomes lightning, and the Crescent Guard guards nothing. Weibo find a huge fight as Breathe go all out. It puts DK into the dirt. 2 more kills there for Weibo as they dominate this game number 2.
What did I tell you, Alk? You just got to say the opposite of what you wanted. Baby, we're getting it. Weibo, they show up in this series big time at the last moment when they needed to the most in their final series.
And now it makes the group entirely up in the air. JDG are going to be 1 and 2. Weibo are going to be 1 and 2. I mean, Gam, they might have a chance at being able to do some pretty big work here. We might see a tied up group here later on. Dplus Kia not able to get over the finish line here. 7,000 gold and the 3rd dragon of the game going over to them.
Weibo is... They can look like one of the best teams, and then they can also look like one of the worst.
All right, Otacon's already gone. Lucid has no wind, becomes lightning. Great job from Chris. Knocks them away. The equalizer is barely locking anyone down. Siwu is but a memory in this game. Realm Warp doesn't land.
Sometimes they look like chickens with their heads cut off. They look like they don't even know how to play League of Legends. And then you see moments like this where the entire comp, the entire team is kind of coming together as well.
Last summer finals.
Yeah.
I'm trying to forget some of those games.
But even like on the world stage, right? Like I think it's just so incredible that we've seen this Weibo team go through so many iterations of a lot of the same members just through over these last couple of years.
Now able to match. This seems like it is a fight brewing here for Weibo Gaming. Crisp caught out by himself. Unbreakable Will is called forward to get him out of the fight. See that Barrel's trying to look for something. Grand entrance plus the ultimate does absolutely nothing. Christ has to use his flash. The Crescent Guard trying to protect. It is a single bit of HP there for Lucid trying to escape. Barrel falls still. Xiaohu is going to use the Realm Warp. They make a pick onto Aiming. Shift away. Flash away. Lucid.
Nobody knows.
In Metal Gear Solid. He is trying to hide from Weibo Gaming. Showmaker is trying to have any kind of impact on this Cassiopeia. He is going to get ran down by Light. Lee Sin is going to find his matching member. There is no Baron. But guess what? That is still a huge win coming in for Weibo. Siwu tries to get Light, but he is getting protected again. It is Breathe with the shield, with the all-out, and it is again Weibo with another win.
This is going to be hot commodity, but it's a little bit of a throwback because Showmaker needs to go ahead and start throwing up the copy pasta. You remember all those years ago?
Yeah.
He talked so much about Cassante. I think it's coming back to bite him.
Oh, God. Lucid's just evaporated from our screens right there. A little bit of play in the river.
A bit of healing coming in from the Redemption. They're just trying to step up here. The equalizer's coming down, but Tien's just going to secure it.
Oh, God. Yeah, like this is just complete desperation at this point. DK not able to really contest on the objective. Maybe it'll be Siwu falling. All right, Siwu.
Oh, Siwu.
How much time can you waste of your opponents? It's an engage down onto Breathe. He has all out coming out soon. Tien dodges out a Dragon's Rage kick to put Showmaker into the waiting arms of the rest of Weibo Gaming. Crisp using the heal to get a little bit more. Barrel finally gets an ultimate that maybe we could be proud of, but guess what? It is 26 minutes too late. Siwu still on the flank, but it is always just to watch the backs of these opponents take down his team.
Dude, Tien is feeling himself. He was the one that kicked off a ton of the fights early on as Xiaohu's going down.
Oh, Seeker's arm guard, or the Zonia saves him. Guess what? It's another save. Aiming. See you later, buddy.
Casante Gaming, as they're going straight to the mid lane. They're going straight for the end, Alec.
They're going to end this one out in only Valakir on Twitter. Only he could see this line. The 1% play coming on through. Weibo with a 2-0. Only Weibo could do these kinds of things.
Only Weibo.
The Weaves are going to be able to win another kill on the Showmaker. And at this point, they are just styling all over their opponents. 31-8, a 16,000 gold lead, and a 2-0 for Weibo here in Group A.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.